you give me teaching, I won't do. Because I feel very great, very proud to give more impact to people in the entrepreneurship ecosystem.
Hello, dear wonderful viewers of the Entrepreneurship Journey program. Today is another exciting moment as we are heading towards the Ashanti Regional Cycle, and we are going to Abuaso to be precise. We are going to be sharing the story of the Damasco Farms, a farm that is into eco-friendly snail farming business, using abundant and waste refrigerators as the snail pen. Wow, this is actually my first time. I'm really going to enjoy this interview, and I know you will too. So stay tuned as we head to the farm. Hello, Kumasi, we are here. So, wonderful viewers, we just landed at Osei Chrome, the Golden City, and we are heading to the farm as we mentioned earlier. So come along with us, enjoy this wonderful view of Kumasi Township. As you know, this is the Golden City, you know, the Osei Chrome. We're going to Abuaso. Actually, this is my first time, so if this is your first time too, don't worry, we are both new here in Kumasi, but trust me, you're going to enjoy this interview. So finally, after the long journey, we are here at the Damasco Farms. We are coming to know more about the eco-friendly farming that he's doing, what inspired him into entrepreneurship, and why he chose snail farming in the first place. We also get to know the impact he's making and the numerous awards that he has taken. If you want to know this inspiring story to help kickstart your journey or streamline the journey you have just started, then come along with me, Esther Duchumua, serving as your host for the Entrepreneurship Journey program. I love to be called the Entrepreneur's PR, you know. Let's get into it. Come along. Hello, Mr. Dumako. Finally, we are here on your farm, the Damasco Farms.
Sure.
Can you tell us a little bit about you and your journey into the agricultural business?
Oh, sure. I'm very grateful seeing you. I'm very grateful for that.
Nice.
I am Desmond Adamapon, the founder and also the CEO of Damasco Farm.
Okay.
We are into snail farming business.
Okay.
So at Damasco Farms, we leverage on abundant and rejected refrigerators as a snail pen. We also use agro-processing mechanisms to recycle waste eggshells into a highly nutritious snail feed supplement for snail farmers.
Oh, I see. Wow. So how did your journey begin into the snail farming business?
Wow, this is a long story. Back days, it was out of desperation. I stumbled into snail farming business. There was a scarcity of snails because of continuous environmental degradation, such as the galamsey operation, the bad practices of weedicide and insecticides on our land make it very difficult for snails, those who are into snail farming business, like the market sellers, get the product to sell to the final consumers.
Wow.
So it gave me an opportunity to venture into the business.
If you talk about desperation, what was making you desperate?
Yeah, I was looking for employment because I was a university graduate from educational graduate from university. So my target was to get employment from the government. But you know, we live in the society where many people, university graduates, keep for work and they are not getting. And some go into a extent of paying but still not there. So what came in mind is, if there is opportunity, then why don't I channel myself in there? So I ventured into the business from desperation, and the passion continued from there.
Wow.
Because the business is very lucrative.
Very lucrative.
Sure.
And how did you test the idea to know that it is very lucrative?
Yeah, sure. Because when I was testing the business idea, I didn't develop the product before I asked for. I sell myself out there. So I didn't put that. I was testing the business idea. So what I did was I just put it on my status, WhatsApp status, to find out if people will buy into that or my product. And I get a lot of people who they are interested in the product, and I say, oh, okay, then this is an opportunity. I didn't have the product, so I was very smart to get some from the people, the local industry, and some of the existing entrepreneurs, and then I sold it to the person and get my profit. So I saw the need to also work on that innovative idea, but using the old refrigerators as a snail pen, and that saved me a lot.
You mean you use old refrigerators as your snail pen?
Yeah, sure.
Wow.
You know, in Ghana, I live in the society where the refrigerators are waste. People don't see the need to recycle it. And one thing about that of our snail pen is that it's portable, it's easy to move, portable, durable, and then affordable. Compared to the old snail pens, ours is exceptional. Okay.
Wow.
Yeah. So
even the sports refrigerators.
Yes.
Wow.
The abandoned and then rejected refrigerator. Sometimes for free.
Wow.
Sometimes you don't need to even pay for.
Exactly.
Okay.
They're already a nuisance in the environment.
Yes.
Wow. So you talked about you use a term to create the snail's feed. Can you take us into that?
Yeah, the snail feed. No, we use the agro processing mechanism. Like we decided to leverage on the waste eggshells. You know, in Ghana we have a lot of poultry farming industry where the eggshells become waste after their product, after the hatchery, the eggshell become waste. Also the children sellers, those who sell angamo, the rice, the hotels, the big restaurants, okay. You know, the eggshells become waste after they are done. You know, sometimes you see the CEO himself there. How after they enjoy the day, I also go in for the shell. No. Sometimes I go myself. No. Sometimes I have my employees who are also out there working on that. Wow. Yeah, I'm like a practical entrepreneur, so the leader must also always have to be on the phone just to see how things goes on the ground. Exactly. Yeah, so that is what we do.
So use eggshells.
Yes.
And
the moringa. No, moringa is very nutritious. Yes, a very herbal medicine too. So we use moringa, eggshells, and then maggots. You know, yes, maggots. You know, maggots.
You the maggots yourself?
Yeah, we are the ecosystem hero for the whole West Africa for some reasons, not just for anything. Sure. You know, the reason why we are the ecosystem hero is that I'm moved by my passion for the entrepreneurship. Okay. And the willingness for me as a leader trying to help startups.
Wow.
Okay.
So when you, out of, for lack of a better word, frustration of getting a job and also seeing the availability of the market for snails, you decided to venture into snail farming. How did you start?
Yeah, so that's what I told you. I was an accidental entrepreneur and the passion set in.
How did you raise money to start?
I started with 50 pieces of snails.
And how much did that cost you?
And it cost me less than 500 Ghana cedis.
That's about how many years ago?
That is about some 4 years ago, including the training fee. The training fee was very huge. I pay, let's say, getting to 300 Ghana cedis. So the snails themselves, I bought it less than 100 Ghana cedis. So 50 pieces, you can just do the subtraction and division and you get to know what I do. So snail business is not like other business. Okay. Snail business is real risk business.
Oh wow.
with or without money, you can still start something. So
tell me more.
Yes,
How is it low risk?
Yeah, low risk to the extent that it's not like other businesses that you need a huge or it's not very capital intensive. You need about 2,000 Ghana cedis, 50,000 Ghana cedis, 200 US dollars, 100,000 US dollars, 50,000 US dollars. Yes, now I need something like that. I need huge amount of money, like let's say 30,000 US dollars, 50,000 US dollars. When I get it, for expansion. But when I started, I didn't start with that. I just started with less than 500 Ghana cedis.
Which even included your training and the material.
Yeah, so because I decided to leverage on waste.
How did you come by the idea of the refrigerator?
Yes. It's about sometimes you try to be creative, innovative in such a way. You look at the existing entrepreneurs, what they are doing right and what they are not doing right. You see, so you can see the gap. Okay. Yes, so I learned a lot. I always say I learn everywhere. Every place is a learning place and every day is a learning day. So as I'm here with you, I'm also learning. I know you're also learning from me. So yes, I leverage on the existing entrepreneurs, what they are doing right and what they are doing wrong. I saw the gap and then I take good use of that.
Okay, so you got your refrigerator for free?
Yeah, for free. That one I didn't even buy it. The previous ones I got it for free. For now, I saw the need to buy it because people have seen that I'm the only person recycling refrigerators. So now I have to buy. I have to pay. But it's still
like using it for business.
Yes, but it's still so
cheaper.
Cheap.
Exactly. Compared to the wood.
Yes, it's waste of time. Using the wood and even the wood are not durable. Okay, it will last for some few
years. For them?
No. When you get to the farm, you get to know how you position the pen. Okay. So it's about learning how to do the right thing at the right time. No, we are using the society where there is a whole lot of waste. Why don't we leverage on those waste to profit ourselves? Because it's going to be a very beneficial thing for you and I.
Wow. Okay, so since you touched on waste, you're using waste refrigerators. What are some of the other waste materials you use in it?
Yeah, so we use the waste refrigerators. We use the waste eggshells to produce our snail feed. We also leverage on environment, backyard. Like you see the whole, everywhere we live, we sometimes have some space that we can utilize it for money. But we choose not to do anything there. The snail business don't need 100 acres of land, don't need 50 acres of land. They just need a viable business. A leader that thinks about why can I also work? Why can I also give impact to people? Okay. So somebody like me, I have been an accidental entrepreneur, so I have passed through a lot. Yes, I have passed through a lot.
I will ask you a question on the things you've had to go through before you got here.
Sure.
Wow, so you're using the waste refrigerators, the eggshells, the feed.
Yes, that's for the feed. And also,
is there any other thing you use that you don't buy?
Most of the product that you use, we don't buy it. That's what I told you. We love the organic way of farming. We produce our own maggot, and maggots, the raw, let's say the fresh maggot contain about 48% of crude protein, okay, which is more higher than that of the soya bean. So we don't want to waste our money. That our food supplement is very nutritious, highly nutritious. Let me put it that way. But the cost, or let's say, we sell it very affordable. Why? Because we don't buy the soya bean. The soya beans are very costly. Okay, so we will prefer to produce our own maggots in a very organic way. See, you get me right here. So that's what normally we do. we leverage on the that of organic way of farming.
Wow. So the 500 cities that you used to start, how did you raise it?
Sure. I was a, let's say, a mason, or let's say I was into construction, a professional mason. While I was in university, I was also doing professional mason job. So yes, so my business was supported by mason work. So I was a contractor working to pay my school fees, after school fees, first paying the school fees. I also even, when I started this our business, the Snails business that now people have heard about Damasco, and Damasco now is a brand.
And has moved that all the way from Accra to Kumasi.
Sure. So I started like that. I started like bootstrapping. Okay, I work, I get the money, and I push it in the business.
Okay, so you did some construction work and you got the 500 cities.
Yes. Yes.
Now that 500 cities, how much profit did you make at the end when you sold the Snails?
Yes. Well, the profit margin was very good. You know, Snails are hermaphrodite, so I got the 500. I got about 10,000 Ghana cedis from the 500.
Should I say?
Yeah, 10,000 Ghana cedis. Yes, you know, I told you, I started working.
I'm coming. My people, I know you heard right. Yeah. My ears are still itching. 500 Ghana cedis to 10,000 Ghana cedis. That's about, is it 10,000% profit, or somebody should do the calculation and put in the description below for me. This is huge. 500 Ghana cedis. The only thing he spent on was the training he had to learn how to do the snail rearing or the farming, and then bought 50 pieces of snails that ended up, you know, bringing the eggs and then multiplied. And by the time the eggs were ready and he sold them, he got 10,000 Ghana cedis. This is better than betting. I bet you. Let's continue.
Sure.
Wow.
Yeah. So you know, snails are hermaphrodite.
Yeah.
Each snail, every snail, is a male and female at the same time.
Yeah.
So, and one snail can lay more than 100 eggs. So let's do the calculation. I started with 50 pieces of snail. So multiply it by 100.
That's about 5,000.
Yeah, so 5,000. And I was selling the snails that time, one for 5 cedis. That time, one for 5 cedis. So compare, do the calculation. Wow. And I also do some services like, okay, I have this list. So once I have this list, then I can do the training, because now I'm also perfect to do the training. So I decided to get more money from the service. That's why I was speaking about my Damasco Smart app. I just want to use that digital platform to train more people across the globe, so that many people can also get access to this experience, skills, training at a very affordable price.
Right. We'll go into your consultation and service. Let's go back to the snails.
Sure.
All right. So when you bring in is the breeder snails?
The breeders. Yes, I bought the breeders. The point of layers.
So you have your breeders.
Yes.
Take us through a normal day. How do you take care of them from the breeders? Take us through the stages. So when they are ready, and then the period that is, you can say that this snail is ready. How
for
long?
consumption?
Yes.
Yeah, okay. Snails, let me put this way. The concept of bringing the supplement and that tells you that snails are slow growing animals. Although no, they grow very they multiply very easy, but they are slow growing animals. So it takes a very innovative snail farmers like some of us to boost their system so that they can grow very fast. Wow. So what we did is that I bought the breeding stocks. I grew with the breeding stocks, and they lay the eggs. When they lay the eggs, 2 months, 1 month, we call it juvenile snails. Okay.
It's hatch on
they
its own.
Hatch on its own. You buy the snail eggs. You just dig
Sand.
some, yes, you just dig some small from the soil, okay?
Inside the pen.
Yes, inside the
You
pen.
put the
Or you
eggs
can
inside.
separate it outside in different pen. And that's what we call the hatch pen. So it is in two form. It's either you bury the eggs in the hatch or you maintain it in their normal pen.
What's the rate of survival?
The survival rate is 90%.
Wow.
Sure. When you are taught the right thing and you do the right thing, I think it's 90% survival rate.
Wow.
From the best of my knowledge.
Small business is great. Charlie, come get the knowledge from Damasco. We'll train you how to do it. You start your own business right from your porch, your backyard, that small space. You start earning some cool money. Let's continue.
Yes, and one thing, so when you start from the juvenile snails, after laying the 2 months, let's say 1 month, 2 months, we call it juvenile snails. So they grow to, let's say, 4 or 5 months, we call it the growers. The 6 months to 1 year, we call it the breeding stock. With this from our farm here, because we feed them very well than others, with our nutritious snail feed supplement. So with that, I say 1 year snail is a breeding stock at Damasco Farms, the point of layers. And so from there, we have the table snail, the bigger one for consumption. Okay.
That's about how many months?
That's about
1 year plus.
1 year plus. So from 1 year plus, you can call it the table snails.
Any moment from the 1 year?
1 year plus. Because they grow big.
So I know, if you're not in Ghana, forgive me for this word. At what point is the autopay?
The autopay, yes, that's what I told you. The autopay in 8 day money, we call it the gumbo snails or the table snails.
How old before they get to autopay, like the big size?
The guys 2 years, 3 years going. Yeah, that's the autopay. They look very big.
Wait.
And you can sell just 3 for 100 Ghana cedis.
You keep snails for 2 years, 3 years.
Yes. And they become very big. Very,
so
very
it means
big.
you really need a lot of patience as a snail farmer.
Yeah, you need a lot of patience. You need to have that passion of the business. Without a passion, you can't do snail farming.
Because 2 years they also.
Yes,
is a lot.
But you know one thing about the business, the years doesn't take anything from you as a farmer. One, I told you they lay more eggs. So even in those previous years, they'll be laying. And the snail business, so lucrative to the extent that we sell the growers, we sell the breeding stock, we sell the gumbo snails.
But once they're going, they get to the breeding, they lay eggs again. So by the time they're ready for sale, they've given you more babies.
Yes. You have decided to make it grow 2-3 years. Some of us, you don't have that time. Yes, I am a businessman. I have to get my profit, man. So what I do is that within these 3 months, 4 months, I start selling.
To other new farmers?
Yeah, because I have a lot of customers. I have now more than 1,000 customers that need my services. Okay.
Wait, customers as in consumers or farmers?
Yes, it cut across. We have consumers, we have potential farmers, people that will train them into the business. So once you train them, they become your customer. They will buy from you the feed, the snails and everything. They will buy from you. So that is the secret in the business.
Wow. You're still on the Entrepreneurship Journey program. It's really getting interesting. Here at Damasco Farms in the Ashanti region, Abuaso.
Yeah, Abuaso.
We're going on a short commercial break. We'll be right back. Hello, welcome back to the Entrepreneurship Journey program. Still on the story from the Masco farms. Let's continue this amazing story. Wow. So we are here on the farm and we are seeing the famous Damasco Farms snail feed, as he mentioned. Organically made, very, very affordable. Very, very affordable.
And highly nutritious.
Highly nutritious. So he's going to tell us more about it later. All right. So we were on the stages of the snail farming when we went for the commercial break. Can you tell us some of the challenges you faced since you started?
Yeah, most of the challenges that I have faced was like getting started, you know, where to farm, you know, and also getting the needed facilities as an entrepreneur.
Like what?
Like where I should even store my products, especially the raw materials. I'll be going for those the eggshells,
the fridges.
Yeah, fridges, and you know I don't have any facility to keep these things, so I live on the uncompleted house. Yes, at my places, the places that I didn't started here, at somewhere before I came to this place by the same Abuason. So you know I'll be moving from house to house because I don't get a place to even store the raw materials.
Wow.
Especially the eggshells. You know, when you keep them and it gets to some time and you are not able to recycle it, becomes a problem for you.
Wow. So how did you tackle that till now?
Yes, that's why I told you the journey is very tough. As we move on, we are still facing some of the challenges.
Okay, so back then,
yes,
when you're moving and all that, so how were you managing? How did you cope?
So what I decided to do is that I decided to get partner. Yes, so when I get to you, I'll talk to you. Okay, I want some eggshells, but what I do is that those eggshells, just keep it for me. When it's time, I will come and buy it. Okay, when I add, I'll buy it.
They'll keep it.
They'll keep it.
Wow.
But if you say come for free without any pay, they will say, oh yeah, come for free, we will give it to you. But when you tell them, if I take it free, I don't have a place to keep it, so I don't feel like saying give it to me free. I will say, okay, keep it for me, I'll come and buy. So that particular, I'll just check the intervals when I will need to recycle those things within 2-3 days or a week. Then I'll get everything and then I'll work on that. So that saved me a lot. So yes.
So you indirectly bought space.
Yes. At their own without them knowing.
Wow.
Without them knowing.
Wow. And
so
then
that's what I decided.
When you finally create the products, where were you keeping them?
Yes, I kept it first at my room. Also, you know, these products are very, they don't have any odor scent or something. Yeah, bad smell, no. So I kept it at my room to this time that I can get a store. We have another branch somewhere at Asimia, but I know because of time limit you might not be able to go there. We have that branch is for snails feed supplement alone.
Wow.
And here is for snail feed and then the snails itself. So in the snail business, we have the snail production, we have the snail feed production, and then we have the snail slime extraction business. That one, I think we will talk about it later on.
I learned that so far in Ghana, there's no farm that extracts the slime because the machine for extraction is very, very expensive.
Yes, of course, the machine is very expensive. It's very capital intensive. But the thing is, that slamming business is also very viable and very profitable than every aspect of the snails business. Could you believe that 1 kg of dry snail slime worth $20,000 at the global market?
Wow.
And so see, we had the opportunity to do the research, the market research, the product validation and everything, sponsored by the KIC program. So when it come to the snow slum extraction business, we have done a lot. We came out with an MVP testify from the CSR. So it means that.
Did you do it manually with your hands?
No, we don't do it manually with our hand, but we use laboratory technicians. In my team, I have somebody with laboratory, background, the biochemistry. Okay. And he's not just a theory biochemistry, because you can't be just a theory person in the Moscow team.
Yes. That's very practical.
Yes, practical. I believe in action.
I see.
So that's what we do.
So this is a feed for snails.
Sure.
And how do you apply it in the pen?
Sure. So we have some small bowls like this. It rained today, so you see the snails, the
feed is wet.
It's wet. Normally we want it in the powder form, okay. But even though it is wet, that they will still eat it, okay. Yes. So one thing unique about the Damascus farm is that you can see sawdust or soil in this our pen.
I was about to ask, why is that you don't have soil?
Yes, we don't have soil because we believe in soilless snow farming business. Soilless snow farming meaning that we raise snows without soil. So we will be looking at that of our snow pen. Yes, the snow pen that we brought it. That's the recycling of the waste refrigerators. When you have it without the soil, the snows will be very beautiful. You see the snow flying in the pen.
Hey, I see them around here.
Sure.
So wait. I'm just. Wow, they look so beautiful.
Yes, our snows look very beautiful, very neat. You can wear snows even at your office. Even at your office, you can still wear snows. You wear the snow there.
Have bad smell.
No bad smell. No bad smell.
Amazing.
Sure.
This is not a waste refrigerator. This is pure wood.
Yeah, this is pure wood.
Were you experimenting something?
Yes, because we do a lot of training. So we are trying to do varieties of snow pens so that we can teach people more about the pens, because we are experts in everywhere.
So far between the waste refrigerator, oh wow.
So you can see this is Atina Magata, popularly known as the pobre in Ghana. You see,
Atina Magata. Can I touch it?
Yes, you can touch it.
Are they mating?
No, they are not mating. If they are mating, you can see.
If I pull it, will die, right?
No.
Atina Magata. Wow.
Sure. So
how old is this?
Yeah, they are just less than 6 months.
Hey.
Sure.
These types are
they grow very faster than the Atina. They need lesser eggs than the Atina. So yet they are very fast growers.
So is there something about the more egg laying and slow?
Yes.
I see.
The Atina, they lay more eggs. Yet, if you don't take care of it.
Hey, why is that me? I'm removing and they are not. Can I drop it?
Yes, sure. So we have varieties of the snow pens.
Between this, the waste refrigerator, and then the wood pen, which one would you recommend?
I would recommend the old refrigerators. You see, this is an old refrigerator. This is an old refrigerator. This is an old refrigerator. We just have these two here. When some people come here, we try to teach them practically that this one will last for so many years. I can tell you this is very durable. It is also portable. It is also affordable than compared to that of the wood ones.
Wow.
Yes, because the wood one, it is also portable, but it is not durable. It will get to a time that it becomes very weak and it will spoil.
Wow.
And so the cost involved is too much. The wool, the nails, the net, the wire mesh, the net itself, and the wire mesh,
and everything, even the cost involved is very huge. It's very costly as more than this one.
So if I have this, how many snails can I have in this?
Yeah, roughly 1 square meter takes.
How many square meters is this one?
This one is 1 square meter, because this we have 3 centimeter, 3 feet square is approximately to 1 square meter.
Okay.
So with this one, this is look very long.
Yeah.
There is very short,
Yeah.
and so in the calculation we assume it is 1 square meter.
Okay.
That is the 3 feet square.
Okay.
So it is 100 snails plus.
100 snails.
Yes, depend on the size, but roughly that is 100 snails.
So I can keep only 100 snails in this one?
Yes, depend on the size. If they are table or the gumbo ones, but with this one, the one that we have, they are the breeding stock. Okay, so we can keep, let's say, 150 in this pen.
Wow.
So 1 square meter can take 150 when it is a breeding stock. Okay.
Okay, so if they are in the early stages.
The early stages, that is the growers.
Yes.
So for the growers, you can keep, let's say, 500 in this pen.
This one.
Yes.
Wow.
And for the juveniles one, then you can keep 1,000 plus.
So if I'm starting the snail business, since there are stages, how many pens do you recommend I get at a time?
Yeah, I started with just 1 snail and I'm profitable from that.
So out of the profit, you get another pen?
Sure. So I would advise that you need to start with the limited resources that you have in hand. Snail's family business is not like other businesses. Just know that. So you can just start with the limited resources that you have in hand, and then you grow upon that.
Wow. Now when you get the fridge, what do you do to it? How do you make it look so appealing like this?
So one thing about our snails pen is that, you know, we painted this for about some years. We are not able, because we are very busy working and
but it still looks neat.
It looks very sweet and nice. The only thing that needs is we wash it, even though we haven't painted it again, but it looks very.
From time to time you wash.
Yes, we wash it, and that saves us. Okay, you know, we always see waste as evil in our farm. We don't waste anything here.
Wow. Are there some snails we don't eat?
No, every snail is eatable. It's very good for our consumption. You know, snails possess anti-cancer properties.
Oh.
And it boosts our immune systems. Okay, so you need to. It's a very good immune system.
Can I check this one?
Oh yeah, you can check it.
I can't open it.
Yes.
The wood.
You can come here. No.
Oh, this is the Nwapa.
Yes, this is Nwapa.
Let me stand here.
Okay.
Oh wow. Let me hold that one. For Nwapa, I know, and these ones are very expensive.
Sure.
In the market.
The snails are very expensive. Sorry.
Oh, you take that part out.
Oh yeah. Snails are very expensive. You know, these snails, it costs not less than 10 Ghana cedis.
This one,
yes,
is 20 cedis.
Yeah.
In Accra.
Yes, but in Kumasi we sell at a very low price. You know, we at the Damascus Farms, what we do is that we are just giving impact to people.
Wow.
We just love, especially the youth. So we have a very good partnership deal with National Youth Authority, whereby we train the youth for free.
Wow. Whoa.
And we empower them with this our pack. So when we train them, once we train them, we give them the package. Okay, we give them the package. That's what comes with the Damascus Smart Pack. The Damascus Smart Pack means we will give you this full package with 50 pieces of snails.
Wow.
And then our feed supplement will give you 1 pack of it. Then we give you the whole refrigerator so that you can read the snails while you are a V student or just a worker.
Exactly.
Okay, so
You have it as your
you
side
grow it
hustle.
to yourself, but we will still guide you on that.
Wow.
Yeah, sure.
This is great, and I hope the package is affordable so that anyone can afford it.
Yes, it's affordable. Comparing to the wooden structure or the gallery when you lay the blocks and others, the greenhouse, our pack is quite different. Sometimes I go to my client farm, I see a very big project, but the resource is very less. They are not getting any better results. The reason is that it's not about the bigger the farm is, it's about how innovative, how are you utilizing the waste. Okay, you need to target, don't waste any resources at your farm. That is the only thing that when I go there, I try to check all these things. Okay, I check on that very, very well. And so this can take about, let's say, in the package we give this 1,000 Ghana cedis for the 50 Snails, the feed supplement, the refrigerator, and the training. For 1,000 Ghana cedis. But even for our youth, the collaborators, when the training target the youth, we give it to them as low as 500 Ghana cedis.
Oh wow!
Yes, because you know I'm also part. Sure. Wow. I know the problems that every youth in Africa pass through.
This is true.
And so we need to work.
This is really a great work the Masco Farm is doing. God bless you.
God bless you too.
Wow. So are there people you've established farm for training? They help them establish their farms that have some success stories you can share?
Sure. You know, one thing about our Damascus farm, even when we train you, we still buy from you. So our customers are they are part of our business, because we build business by trust and by dedicate. You have to be very dedicated, okay, knowing whom you serve and then serve them better. So because of our marketing strategies and whatever we do, you see, our farm go beyond family. We see ourselves as association. We see ourselves as like it's more than the family. That's what I can tell you, because there is a good rapport between I and my customers. So my customers
now becomes your partners as well.
Yes. Because we buy from them, they also buy from us.
Wow.
They even sometimes buy the snow feed in a wholesale price, and they do sell out there because they know the business has.
Do you teach how to do the snail feeds as well?
Well,
or you just do on the snail training?
We do it as part of the snow farming training. Yet we are now not targeting teaching the feed supplement as on its own. So when we are teaching the snow farming business, we teach you how the snows feed, how we do the snow feed. But most of the times, many people cannot go the stress that we
go through.
Yes, and also getting those materials, and you don't have the facilities. Most people cannot pass through what I have.
And it's even cheap, so why don't just buy it and save yourself the stress?
That is the very good, yes, why they feel like, okay, then
just buy it.
Just buy it.
Save yourself the stress.
Because we are selling it very cheap.
Wow. This is really amazing.
Oh, sure.
The Masco Farms, you really make an impact. Wow. So now we want you to zoom really into your services proper. Now we've talked about the farming side, the services. What are the trainings you give? How do you do it? After the training, do you go to the farms to help them establish, or you believe the training is enough, so once they get their time, they are good to go?
No, it's like...
So tell us the services you render, and then...
What we do is that our training is in a special way. We offer progressive snow farming training instead of one-day intensive training. So what we do is that you sign up. When you sign up, you either choose virtual training, or you visit the Masco farm here, or we will visit you at your farm. And that is, we have the doorstep training. So with our services, all our trainees will pass through the progressive training. So meaning after we graduate you as a snow farmer, we will still give you the mentorship supervision service for free of charge.
Wow, for how long?
For everlasting. That's why we say we incubate you as a family member.
Wow.
So working with you, we don't want you to go out there. So when we train thousands of people, those 1,000 people are still our customers, and we do business with those 1,000 people.
Wow.
So none of our customers would like to go
training.
out. Yes. So we will give you the training. You will become also perfect, although, but you will still see us as somebody that you love to work with us, because we will give you free mentorship and then supervision. So meaning that you definitely sustain in the business.
Exactly.
Yes.
Exactly.
And because we also want to do business with you, we don't want you to go.
Wow.
Yes.
That is wonderful. So so you do training.
Yes.
You do consultation. Consultation, what is it about?
Yeah, the consultation, some people, they have gone through some training somewhere, yet they are finding themselves wanting in the business because the business look more practical. So one thing that we do is that those people, because we have passed through some training, you know the basics and everything. Like the only thing is that we will consult you, correct you on the right thing to be done. And so that is just consultation. How you build your pen, you will come there, supervise and say, okay, the type of pen that you have done, that is causing the problem. The position of the pen and the feeding. And so we give those consultations for you at a charge.
Wow. How often do you feed the snails?
They are fed once a day.
Once a day?
Yes. The evening time is normal most of the time. So if you have the snails, and the snails, even when you give them the food, they can eat the food for about, let's say, 3 days. The only thing that you do is that give them enough so that even when
they don't go hungry.
Yes, when they finish it, the time they finish it, you will still have some to offer them. So when you go to this our mini paddock, the farm there, we grow variety of crops in there that we used to feed them. The cocoyam.
Okay, so this is your farm?
Yes, this is one of our. This is also a mini paddock. Is about 20 feet. 25 feet square. Yes. So with this.
So the greens you use it to feed the snails.
And there are some snails in there.
Oh wow!
Variety of snails. More than 5,000 snails in that.
Take a look.
Yes, we can take a look.
Okay.
And in the daytime like this, the snails are not all that active.
They hide.
Yeah, they hide. So in the evening time, they will come out and eat. Snails don't like sunlight, especially those in this farm. The free range system, they don't like the sunshine. They feel like they should hide themselves in the daytime. So and that's their nature.
What's the difference between the free range and those ones in the cage?
Yes.
Can you tell any difference between them?
Yes, the free range is the snails. They are free growing animals, living animals. Like we human beings, we are also free moving animals. Living, let's say, moving beings. We like to go freely from friend to friend, family to family, to go to work. But so when they keep you in their room, you don't feel happy.
So at there some point you let the ones in the cage go out?
No, the ones in the cage, we have cage them, and that is intensive one. So when you keep them in their cages like this, meaning they are intensive snails, and here over there they are the free range.
So the growth rate, between the free range and the caged ones, which people grow faster?
These ones grow faster than the free range.
Do you give the feed to the free range ones?
We give it to them.
Sprinkle it, or you put it in the bowl. They come and eat.
They will come and eat. So that's where you also get to catch them. Yes, when you need some to sell, you put the food there. Definitely around 7, 8, 9,
they will come out.
They will come out. So you go there and you pick them because they also come and enjoy the feed. So that becomes very easy for you.
Wow.
But I prefer the intensive one than the free range.
Why?
Yes, the free range, you have some kind of casualties, but the thing is, you also want to leverage on the limited resources that you have because it's less expensive. Okay. So looking forward, we are thinking of building not very commercial, improvised greenhouse, so that we can feed more. We can serve more customers. Okay. Yes.
Wow. So let's say an aspiring farmer is watching you, or somebody is watching you and is nursing the interest to go into snail farming. What advice do you have for such people?
Yeah, the snail farming business, though, is very lucrative, but you need to get the rightful person, a right mentor. No, we also feel in some ways back because we didn't get the right mentor. Trying to get people, we learn it. It's not about theory, okay? So you need to learn it practically. So if you didn't get the rightful mentor, a practical mentor, definitely you won't succeed in the business. I know some people, when they call for me, you visit them at their farm, they have a very nice project, a very big greenhouse project, very commercial one, but no results. The snails are dying, the snails are not eating, flood in the pen, casualties falling and cracking. You see here and there. So it's the feeding itself. You need somebody that is very innovative, that can help you to leverage on the waste foodstuffs. Because note that even the waste foodstuffs, we have some of the foodstuffs that are more chemicals. The chemical content on, let's say, the cabbage, the watermelon, nowadays are not organic. So what do we do? That is the question that a mentor will ask you, so that the mentee will also answer. Answer it wrong or right, you will be guided. Okay. So you put all these vegetables or food that you want to feed your snail with in water, soak it in water for, let's say, 2 hours, and then the chemical content will be reduced. Then you can use to feed your snails. So all these things you need to be taught. I sometimes feel so sad when I visit some people, their huge project, but they are not getting their results.
Wow.
They are somehow disappointed to be a snail farmer. But the problem was, like, not from them, but the mentors. Okay, they didn't get the rightful mentor to coach them, to nurture them into the business, and they have failed, both of them. Okay, and that's what we don't want to do.
So you advise that they get trained before they start investment into the business.
Sure.
Wow.
Sure.
Okay. Are there breakout disease that can affect snails? Is there something like that?
No. Snails, there's no disease outbreak like compared to the fish farm, the fish farming industry, the poultry and others. No, it doesn't happen in the snail farming business. The snail farming business, the business looks very lucrative to the extent that it is about your mistake that will cause your snails to die.
Wow.
One, overcrowding. So sometimes you see the snails in every pen, we know, we calculate. That's why I told you 1 square meter, you go for what? 100 snails. That's the bigger one. The smaller ones, like let's say the breeding stock, you can make it 150. So every 1 square meter take, let's say 150, the breeders, but the table ones 100. So if you know this calculation, every pen that you do, whether greenhouse or box, gallery, trench, or refrigerator, don't go beyond the calculation. Don't think you are smart. Okay, don't tell yourself that, oh, I'm smart, let me put more snails in a particular pen. Yes,
they will die.
Yes, they will die.
Wow. Can you share a very painful moment or experience you are facing to start this journey?
Well, most of the times when I started, you know, in the society that we are living in, many people think snails business is like, they don't see the value in that. Some people at first, they don't see. But now, so that time when I started and we tried to apply for opportunities, and the person asked, what do you do? You know, some people, they are not much more into, they don't know the value of the snail. Sometimes some people.
Yeah.
So they say, oh, okay, for snails there. Then if you have 10 cities, you can start. So that's what they will tell you. If you even have 10 cities, you can start, meaning you are out of them. You are out of their list. They want business like the cow, cattle, the poultry,
Poultry,
the
vegetable farming.
fish farming and others. They list that the noble businesses like that. They didn't know that even at the global level, the Snails total addressable market is 12 billion US dollars plus.
When you started, how was the reaction of your family? You finished
Yeah, I remember.
university.
Yes.
And now you want to be a poultry farm,
Hannah,
walking around and
sure.
picking eggshells here and there.
Let me tell you this sad story. I didn't get the support from my immediate family. Mom, I live in a city. You know, I live in Kumasi,
Yeah.
so I say a city.
Of course.
My mom, they are at village. You know, they are at village. So they live at a very nice village, and I live in the city as a hustle boy. So I'm like.
So
I'm
when you
like,
told them you were doing farming in the city,
yes, they don't understand the
after
business that
going to the
you're
university,
doing. You have chosen to be a farmer, and even out there, how do they see you?
exactly.
So they started seeing something good out of you when they see their son teaching people how to do the snow farming business. They see their son taking a Aruba award. They see their son taking the ecosystem hero of the whole West Africa. They say, "Wow, then this is a really business." And now I love it on that. I train a lot of people in Ghana here. And even outside Ghana, I do training.
Wow.
Yes.
Wow. This is really good. Now, can you share a success story, something that made you proud after all the struggles and moving here and there? What is one thing that has really, happened to you on the journey that made you so proud of yourself?
Yeah. Yes. What made me so proud was those NGOs like the SMV, the GSZ. It got to a point that the training the business becomes so tough that I don't know what to do anymore.
Wow.
I don't even have a good phone to manage my website, Facebook, whatever. I don't even have a good phone. So when there is a business competition somewhere, I want to rush and go and fight. So there was some fire in the belly. Okay, I need to work very hard, because if you don't fight, you will die. Yes, so I have to be moving, and it's also affected me though. But I have to go. Yes, I have to go. Sometimes you'll be lucky, and even this phone that I'm using now, I got it from GIZ.
Wow.
Yes, and I leverage on this to manage my website, my laptop from my key partners, the National Youth Authority. So I don't waste money on other things. I target those in the training. When there is an accelerated program like MTN or Yoba program, I have to be very serious in the program. After the program, you know how to brand yourself, you know how to market, you know how to, and these supports help me a lot to scale up, because from bootstrapping to this time, it's not an easy journey.
Yeah.
Yes, it's not an easy journey. So I'm so grateful for those entrepreneurship NGOs, accelerated program, and they are my key partner. I respect them a lot.
Wow.
They have made me who I am.
Wow. So what is the next phase for the Masco Farms?
Yes. Now we normally refine our business idea as we go. So we started as the snow production. So meaning you will be running the snow and sell it. That's all. You get me right?
Yeah.
We added that of the snow feed supplements. Okay. And we now want to even upgrade our micro app so that the training will be exceptional.
Wow.
Because you see, we are the only snows business on Ayoba platform.
Wow.
Yes, that is something. And our micro app, the Masco Smart app, is the top Ayoba influencer 2023. So
wow.
This 2020, we are still the top Ayoba influencer.
Wow.
So you see how.
So did you mention all the awards you've taken so far? You said global
startups awards, ecosystem hero for the Western Africa.
Which year was that?
That's this year. And now, as I speak to you, I'm preparing to attend the Global Summit at Ethiopia.
Wow.
That I anticipate to be crowned honored the ecosystem hero for the whole Africa.
Wow.
Yes.
How important is a program like this we are doing?
Sure.
Sharing the stories of entrepreneurs, to use the stories to guide aspiring entrepreneurs to learn from and all that.
This is something amazing, and I love that. So when we met on virtual, let's say online, digital platform, I didn't know you, didn't know me, but I love your business idea. I know you are also doing a very great work like what I'm doing, and I say it is something that I would say congrats to yourself, kudos for what you are doing.
You.
And you are
so
partners much. Because you know one thing, I said information. Some people also need this inspiring message to rethink.
Yeah.
They think all right, but what?
To rethink.
So they will rethink from this
stories you're sharing.
Yes.
Tell the world, what is the Masco Farms all about?
Hi everyone, I am Desmond Adumakun, the founder and also the Chief Executive Officer at the Masco Farms US Secret Awareness. At the Masco Farms, we leverage on abundant and rejected refrigerators as a slow pens. We also use agro-processing mechanism to recycle waste eggshells into a very nutritious snowfield supplement. There are so many unique things about the Masco Farms. We are the top Ayoba influencer. So our micro app, the Masco Smart app, is the top Ayoba influencer, and it leverages on Ayoba Super App to connect customers and potential investors. So we anticipate to use our micro app to train our customers so that when they subscribe with some very small amount of cash, or let's say fee, then they will enjoy our services in abundance. So that's what we anticipate to do. And one thing that we love to do is also to scale up to the snow slam exploration business, which is very lucrative and it is catching more attention at the global level. We love you all. Thank you. Snows stole my babies.
So all too soon, this is where we draw the curtains on the Masco Farm story. I know you have been inspired from frustration to becoming an entrepreneur, and now with such a great passion, impacting his community, training a lot of youth into agric and then entrepreneurship as a whole. You can also make an impact. That passion, that idea you are nursing, kickstart it anyways. Just get some knowledge about it and start. If you fail, try it again. Keep trying till you get it. Someday I'll be there to share your story. Yes, I'll share your story, because you too will succeed as Mr. Dumako is sharing his story now. Thank you for watching. If you're new, please subscribe, like, and share. If you are a returning subscriber, thank you so much for always coming back. Let's support entrepreneurship in Africa to reduce early startup failures. So I come your way again. This is your host, Esther Educhumwa, the Entrepreneur's PR. Thank you and see you next time. Bye-bye.
Bye.
The Entrepreneurship Journey. It takes grit.